Have you ever wondered if we are the only ones in the world? On the other hand, we believe that we are better than we are? What if the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, showed us a black hole? Join us as we explore this grand revelation that will make you question everything you thought was part of life. So, what are black holes? They are like a dream. Although you may have seen it in science fiction movies, it is very scary. Scientists say that black holes are not just black holes in space. However, there are many resources packed into a very small space. Imagine a star many times the size of the sun wrapped in a circle the size of New York City. Nothing, not even light, escapes energy. Scientists have long been fascinated by black holes since they first began to think of objects in space large enough and dense enough to trap light. Einstein's theory of general relativity anticipated the great ideas about black holes. A small, dense core is what is left when a massive star dies. If the mass of this core were to exceed 3 times the mass of the sun, all material would be pulled together to form a black hole. Because of the lack of light, black holes are difficult to detect. However, scientists have been able to determine their existence by observing their effects on nearby bodies. For example, if a dark hole passes through a cloud of interstellar material, the material is pulled there by a process called accretion. Also, when a normal star gets too close to a black hole, it collapses and emits X-rays. In addition, black holes have a large effect on their environment. They can consume nearby stars, emit powerful gamma rays, affect the growth of new stars in some regions and slow it down in others. But where do black holes come from? Consider this. Stars explode while in the sky and die in a dynamite explosion called a skyburst. Dark pits emerge from the remains of these fallen hills. Most black holes come from massive stars that have exploded in supernova explosions. Faint stars, when they bite the dust, called neutron stars, are dense enough, but not dense enough to trap light. On the other hand, the star collapses under its own force, creating a black hole 3 times the mass of our sun. When these powerful stars explode, something strange appears on the edge of the screen, and then the game begins. From a distant perspective, it seems that time is closing in on space, the final sign for everything to fall into a dark hole. The side clock speed is different from ours. 2 smaller black holes collide and sometimes merge to form a larger black hole. Also, to imagine a dark hole interacting with a neutron star is a big dream that we don't know. For years, scientists have been trying to figure out how big these phenomena are in the universe. There are 2 sizes of dark holes, super and small. We cannot solve the terrible mystery that surrounds them. But here's the thing, when it comes to black holes, small is relative. The remnants of massive stars, known as stellar mass black holes, are between 10 and 24 times the mass of the sun. In the Milky Way alone, there are between 10 million and 1 billion of them. There are many black holes that can eat anything and die. But wait, there's more. At the other end of the spectrum is a supermassive black hole. The sun is millions, if not billions, smaller than them. It can be seen in the breadth of giant galaxies like our own Milky Way. Everything is written there as if there is a great sadness and sadness. The famous physicist Stephen Hawking talked about black holes during his lifetime. Although some of his theories could not be verified due to a lack of proper equipment, his comments were still clear. If possible, trust is not far off. A simple logic tool makes a big difference, and we're not ready for it. The telescope, the James Webb Space Telescope, also known as JWST, is here to take a deep look at our planet. JWST is not your average telescope, let me tell you. Design is amazing, a manifestation of the power of human will. It is true that previous launches of other telescopes have been successful. But this bad boy? There is something else. JWST is small compared to Hubble, which has served us faithfully for many years. How much does this star wonder cost? It's $10 billion. You heard it right, these many nails will make your head spin. Plus, get this, NASA, the European Space Agency, and the Canadian Space Agency worked hard to save this amazing thing, with great help from north of 300 colleges. However, let's not forget problems associated with such a wonderful job. This is not a job for the faint of heart. JWST will take us to places we never imagined, pushing the boundaries of what we know and into the unknown. After a very busy mission, NASA has now announced that the telescope has enough fuel to more than double its initial 10-year mission. JWST has done a lot since its inception. It has to travel more than 1 million miles to reach its final home in a spiral on the Sun. During the launch, the telescope folded its large 5-layer shield and large primary mirror, which had to be folded to fit on the launch vehicle. After being repaired and fine-tuned by NASA, the telescope is almost operational. The most amazing thing about the James Webb Space Telescope is that NASA says it took some of its most memorable pictures of the Moon. The 18 mirror segments on the first mirror recorded a mosaic of 18 bright, scattered star points for the first optical image of HD 84406 taken by the telescope. Later, NASA released a new and improved image of HD 84406 that was carefully arranged to have 18 outer copies of the star in a hexagonal pattern. Once the viewer has completed each part of the first image, the image synthesis process begins. Get 18 photo overlays in bright light. Because of its innovation, JWST will help scientists study the origin of the universe after the Big Bang. It focuses on what happened after the formation of the main stars, a period called the ionization period. The radiation from these early stars ionizes and electrifies neutral hydrogen. With a powerful telescope like JWST, you can look back billions of years for this phenomenon. The telescope also helps scientists find exoplanets, which are difficult to find because of how they interact with their host stars. Its powerful sensors are necessary for in-depth observations of these planets, including occasional aerial photography. By better understanding the atmosphere and the conditions that make it up, scientists can better understand whether the universe is habitable. Scientists study galaxies not only to see how they hold together, but also to see how matter is arranged on a larger scale. So we see the beginning of the world. The curved and spherical world we see today evolved from northern forms over billions of years. One of JWST's goals is to look at ancient worlds to understand how this evolution happened. In addition, scientists are trying to figure out how and why we see different types of galaxies, including their composition and clustering patterns. But most importantly, the James Webb Space Telescope will help us answer the most important question. Are we the only people on Earth? And are we still living in a black hole? Guess what JWST found when he was looking for something? Polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, or PAHs, are a class of compounds associated with supermassive black holes in 3 active galaxies. PAHs are organic molecules with ring-like structures that are of particular interest because they may be the building blocks of the universe. It also helps scientists around the world track the evolution of stars. When strong radiation hits these PAHs, they emit infrared light, a spectrum that can be detected by JWST's Intermediate Earth instrument, called MIRI. Again, that's a sign that some hot young stars are on the way. However, be prepared for an unexpected breakthrough. Intrepid astrophysicist Ismael Garcia Burnett from Oxford College decided to look at 3 planetary systems, NGC 6552, NGC 7319, Stephan's Quintet, and NGC 7469. In the dark of space, these galaxies are millions of light-years away. Garca Burnett's findings will make your hair stand on end. In areas with dark pores, he found many PAHs. Doesn't that sound good? This is where the cooling phase begins. PAHs are converted to their larger, non-electronized forms by radiation from supermassive black holes. Smaller, electrically charged PAHs are almost immediately degraded and consumed in darkness. Either way, it's something to look forward to. Because they were sheltered in thin, air-filled clouds, the larger PAHs survived. They seem to have found their shield against the negative effects of the threat of black holes. You are now wondering what this bad change means. All things considered, this is a great mystery. Since these supermassive black holes were thought to be the source of radiation that destroys PAHs and cuts infrared light, the JWST observations suggest both ways. Every now and then we see a sign that contradicts our understanding of the past. But wait, there's something else. We are living in a dark hole right now, we don't know for sure. Stephen Hawking predicted that a black hole would appear and cover the entire universe. After that, the only way out is to reverse the pull of the black hole so that everything comes out, called a white hole. This is the world's way of restoring balance. Although JWST's discoveries are terrifying, we can't deny that there are amazing discoveries going on. Do you think we are stuck in a black hole? If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more interesting content. Tell us your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.